Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's doing good. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Um, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. And that um, I hope everyone's having had a good Friday. Or will be having a good Saturday. Um, yeah. Let's see. It's currently Friday night for me. Um, I finally finished my project. It's now turned in. School is stressful. um, oh yes. So just wanted to point this out. The link is broken for the check-in. I did drop it in Discord. I won't share it just because you're not able to. Um, but if you definitely want to collect your points and everything, just like open up a support ticket, and then I will also be letting Mary know that Mary is our global hockey coordinator here at MLH, and she will be making sure that you do get the points because, yeah, unfortunately, our check-in link is broken for this event. It was a very last minute thing. But yeah, um, I yeah, I'm super excited for today's topic because we're going to be creating some cool game assets with Adobe Illustrator, and I've been using Adobe Illustrator for about 2 months now, and nothing major. So I'm really excited to sort of share the experience that I have gained, just barely even touching the surface of it, and showing it to everyone and sort of seeing the cool stuff that we can create um, despite not feeling that you have the experience. So, yeah, for today, you will be needing Adobe Illustrator, although it's sort of going to be similar to any like layer rendered type of graphics and art. So, personally, I own an iPad and I also do game assets with Procreate. And I know Adobe Express is a great option. Regardless, I hope the stream gives you some ideas on how to also try and see what kind of art that you can make and explore. So yeah, so I hope that sort of gives you some insight about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and share what we are sort of trying to do today. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna load it up here in Figma and also show you all what I am wanting to share with you guys. So yeah, so these are the different types of graphics that we're going to try to mimic or also create. So there are also a tons of tutorials online and stuff where you're also able to follow along on how to create specific characters. And then in terms of like creating these different assets, I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can um, sorry about the shakiness, but just zoom in sort of. So we're gonna try to see if we can create like the fire, the logs, stuff like that. Um, yeah, and I'll show you all what I mean. And then this one's going to be really fun. I definitely do want to show sort of at least something similar and making this on stream. I think it'd be really cool. Um, and also sort of share like maybe what a background would look like on a game if you're designing this. These are sort of, I wanted to add this maybe here for like inspiration type, using the gradients, using the shape tools to sort of add shadows, more patterns, just other stuff like that. So also wanted to show you all how we can experiment with that. And yeah, also just like small, this is like a character, um, like a little mini world. Also, once again, just wanting to also try to highlight the uh, types of different things that you can do. Um, so yeah, this one here is also, this one's more pixel art related, but we can definitely make it so that it's sort of in this similar fashion as well with just like still graphics. not necessarily pixel art. There was a stream, I believe, earlier today that talked a little about like intro to pixel art. So definitely feel free to rewatch that stream if you're interested in that. But that one is also really cool. Excuse me. And I think that could also give you some insights on also like what you could possibly be doing. But yeah, let's go ahead and start off. I definitely want to show you all a little bit, and not only just this, if we have time at the end, I do want to show you all how to not only just like create something like this, but add texture. So I'll show you all how to do that and share the different brushes that I use to maybe add some texture on the for this. So very exciting. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and start off with doing the little fire log thing. I think this would be cool and also seems fairly simple to start off with. So I think that should be good for us. But yeah, so just gonna have that as like our reference image. So I will be referring back to it throughout the stream. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and get rid of that and then also share now my Adobe Illustrator screen. Okay, 1 second. All right, yeah, now we have Adobe Illustrator pulled up, so I'm going to go ahead and put that here, and also just going to load this up, and then I'm also going to just pull it up on, I'm going to pull up Figma right here on my monitor as well, so that I can go ahead and see it. I think I have the Figma app, yes. Yeah, one really big highlight today is I am in love with this browser called Arc, and the CEO just responded to my tweets, and so did the co-founder. So feel pretty happy about that. It's a really big win for today. Feel very happy and inspired and all of that. Okay, just wanted to share that today. All right, I am going to see if I can also just sort of keep my, I'm gonna go ahead and actually open StreamYard for y'all on my monitor as well, so I don't miss any of the chats. Ooh, 1 second. There we go. Okay. Sweet. All right. I have the chats loaded, so feel free throughout any of the stream if you have any questions about what we're doing. Go ahead and I'm gonna have the banner up just so if anyone happens to click on, I can also see it. So yes, so have the chat, have the reference image, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So if you're following along, feel free to also just come and do it with me. Otherwise, yeah, feel free to just sit back and sort of see how we can do this sort of thing. So yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and first I just have like this blank screen. I am going to double click and press the rectangle tool. Oh, also, let me see if I can, view. I want to be able to have it so that you all can see this like side menu better. Oh, and I will also get rid of this in the corner. I'm gonna try out some different layouts. Oh, there's nothing in the corner here, so I think this might be the best one. Okay, cool. Oh, water break. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I'm gonna also go ahead and have the reference image on the screen too for everyone to also see. If I can copy paste into it. Oh. All right, y'all, 1 second. I definitely do want everyone to see this. Okay, sick. By pressing A on your keyboard, you automatically go back to just like the selection tool, so it doesn't actually interfere with anything. Oh, how about there? Okay, awesome. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, now we have this. I want to go ahead and make the background of this here. I'm going to click on the eyedropper tool and then make that also purple. Gonna go back to A. So now we have the rectangle, and now we have our purple background. I'm wondering if, okay, we're cool there. All right, so for this, I want to try to see if we can use the the rounded rectangle tool. You'll see that these have like little like swirlies and stuff. Also, just like trying to create like the background for now. So that has something like that. And then this also just makes it even more rounded. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and use the eyedropper tool and also change the color there. So we've created this just like graphic here. And I'm gonna try to see if I can also, I know there is like the scale, and that's just S. Okay. So yeah, that just like makes it a little bit wider, and I think I want it like that. So it looks a little bit more similar to there. Okay, cool, yeah. And then now that we've done that, I also, if for any reason you want to also know the colors, it's pretty much, this is just like a purple and a darker, more like muted, muted purple lavender-ish. So you'll see here this, it seems like there's another like intersecting one. I'll go ahead and show y'all how we can do that. But first, let me go ahead and layer on the second rectangle here. Also curving that more. Once again, using the eyedropper tool and changing it to that color. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. And now you'll see that we're missing sort of like, there's this connecting piece. So I'm going to go ahead and use the rectangle tool again. And once again, pressing the I shortcut, going back. And we have that there. Let's see, I also want to go ahead and maybe, I want to move this in here and move this a little bit more there because it doesn't extend all the way. Okay, awesome. So you'll see here it doesn't quite exactly look like the other one that we have because because this is it's sort of overlapping it. So what we're going to do is sort of create like a mask of some sort, and I'll show y'all what I mean. So once again, I'm going to sort of see how they did it there using that. And then I'm going to select that and I'm going to hold shift and then select these two. And then I'm going to go to Pathfinder here and the window right next to me. If you do not have any of these for some reason, you're just going to go up here to window and then select it. So you're able to see that. And I believe it should just be, oh, forgot. It is actually selecting all of it. And I sort of wanted to keep it like that. So I'm going to bring the curve in more. And you'll see here it sort of also similarly looks like that. But I do sort of want it to look like that. So I have something like that. And I'm going to hold down S and make this a little bit smaller. Oh. And then once again, just like move that around and bring that in a little bit more. And hold down S here and then shorten this. Oh. Okay, so this is going to be hidden in the end. So I just still want something like this. Okay, I think we're all good here in terms of like how I want this to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating, first of all, just this like try thing for the logs, and I'll show also how simple that one is too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the tool again, the rounded rectangle. Going to place it on top. I don't think it's not as big. I'm gonna once again curve it all the way to the max. Shapen it a little bit. Press A to just move it around. Okay. We're all good there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for like the up and down. Once again, make that as small as possible, but I'm also gonna make it a little bit thicker, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and press A. And for these, I'm gonna use the eyedropper tool to select this like darker color right there. Press A again. So now we have sort of what that is. Go ahead and round that out. Yeah, okay, we have something that looks like that. Again, making progress here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and shift hold both of these and also group this. And also I want to combine the shape so that it's just one shape, as you'll see. And apologies, I did forget to do that for the other ones, but it's gonna make sense now that we have that. Okay, cool. So if we take a look a little bit closer, it's basically two, for the first parts here, it's two pills together and then like a pill that looks like it's coming outward. So let's go ahead and try to also reconstruct that. So once again, rounded rectangle tool. This tool is quite literally our best friend. Oh, could you repeat on how to combine the shape? Yes. So I'm going to go back right here and It's basically, let's say I have two overlapping shapes here. Forgot the shortcut for this. There's no shortcut. Okay. And then those two there. So if you have those here, these are currently two different shapes. I'm going to hold down shift and select the top one and the bottom one. And in the Pathfinder, if you don't have this, it's just window and you find Pathfinder here. And then it's going to be shape mode and you're going to press the ones that are intersecting. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, I pressed shift on the background. Okay, sorry. And then you're going to click the compound shape right here. And then now it turns it into a single shape. So yeah, let me know if there's anywhere also another question on that. But that pretty much should have that be complete. Yeah, of course. I feel like I can lock this. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, we have this. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's two pills, looks like it's together, and then another pill that's like intersecting them that looks like it's coming outward. And we're sort of following the guide of like this being the undershadow of that. So once again, rounded rectangle tool, maybe like the pill shaped right there. Copy pasting, putting the other one right next to it. Like that. I feel like I do, I'm going to want these to be a little bit bigger. So let me go ahead and restart that and do that over. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That looks like it's right above the shadow. I'm just fixing that. And they're like overlapping a little bit. I think that's okay for that portion. Okay, and then I'm going to change that color real quick, pressing the eye, just going with that background brown. Okay, so now we have that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the little circles. So just the ellipses, and I'll show you all how to do that as well. So for the ellipses, I am going to go back here to the shape tool, I believe. Okay, so it's just like Figma. I feel like having Figma experience is definitely helping because some of the shortcuts and similar, I guess, best practices are used for that. So coming in clutch here. So to make a perfect circle, you hold down shift. And I'm going to basically sort of shape it like how it is for that one, but leave a little bit of an outline. And I'll show you all what I mean. So I think that's good. I'm gonna press A to move it around. I think that, yeah, it has like a nice like little outline if you see what I mean. Hold down shift and maybe make it a little bit bigger. I think that's fine. And then I'm gonna press the eyedropper tool. Let's go ahead and try to choose like this color right here so that it's like that. The tan color right there. Sweet, that looks good. I'm gonna copy paste, drag it to this side, and using my arrow to just go ahead and add that. There. Okay, she's looking pretty similar. Um, and now I'm gonna go ahead and use just like fill it in. So looks like the other one has like another ring to it. And we'll make that, but the one on the left looks like it's just another circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and press A, hold down Shift, and then make another little circle in here. I'm gonna hold A and just keep that in the center, and probably, honestly, just like a little darker color I think might be cool. Okay. That looks like it did it. And then also there's like a little texture at the bottom for like showing that it's like wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And by this point, y'all know the drill. Okay. And then now I'm going to show you all a little bit of I what we can do to make a a circle for the other part. Eclipse tool, hold down Shift. I want to I'm trying to see which window this is. Properties. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So you're gonna go to the properties window. And we're gonna do a no fill, but we want the stroke. And that way we make like a little donut. Oh, oh no. I just want to grab you. Or how do I know I can like move. Okay. Let me go ahead and redo. And have it here at the center. Okay. And then now that we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and make it just a little bit thicker so we have the donut. And then for this, that one I think looks good. Okay. And sort of this is also what it kind of looks like there too. So yeah, looks like we're all good there. Let me go ahead and also add a little bit of the brown texture that we have here. I'm just copy pasting. Oops. And then adding that. there. Okay. And then looks like that's all good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and make the center. Also, hello. Yes. How are you today? I'm doing good, thank you. What is the session plan? Can you tell us more about the project? Yeah, for sure. So, um, we are trying to create these different game assets in Adobe Illustrator. This is our progress currently. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you all what the final is going to come out like. Um, okay, wonderful. So yes, let me go ahead now and yes, start on the bottom pill. Rounded rectangle tool. Gonna try to see like what they have. Okay, so it's definitely a little bit smaller, but it's sticky. Even like smaller there. Yeah, that is looking a little good to me. Or let me go ahead and also maybe make this tiny bit wider. All right, wonderful. Yeah, what are the parameters, scales to set up for this Adobe Illustrator project? Yeah, this is all like in vectors. We're using like, or I guess like in terms of like pixel wise. If you want to follow along, feel free. I was mentioning at the beginning too, like this is also like it's really just more like layered type of drawing. So if you happen to also know Photoshop, or I mentioned that I use my iPad with Procreate, that's also layered as well. It's yeah, it really just depends, but yeah, there are not necessarily any like units for it, or scales. This is all just like vector, um, like it's a vector scale property for in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, eyedropper tool once again. Let me go ahead and just have it so that it's that one. And then there's also a circle for this one. So actually, now that I'm looking at this, I think I want to go with that one. That way it looks a little bit more similar. Okay. Oh, looks like this is also just want to fill this. Oh, I see. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Yes, all right. Where were we? We want to create, I think L is the circle. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna hold shift and make another circle. I'm gonna also hold shift and then just make this tiny bit bigger. Okay, I think that looks good. Hi, did you use any plugins or API libraries? Nope, there are no. It's definitely there's no code involved, so you're all good. And nope, there are no plugins. This is just full Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, let me go ahead and use the eyedropper tool. Let me make this color. Looks good. And then this is also a ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this if I can. Oh, that just did that one. Okay. I think I have to hold shift or something. Oh, that's creating different path. Oh no. 1 second. All right. Select this color. And then I'm gonna copy and paste this. And then I'm going to use the eyedropper tool here. Press L and then hold shift. Oh, forgot to hold shift. Wonderful. I think that looks good. Let me go ahead and add a little bit more of like the brown textures again. I think it's just here. Or something like that, yeah. Yes, what are the dimensions? Yeah, that's actually, though, you got it. Those are the dimensions. It's 1920 by, I can go ahead and go home, I think. It's, yes, 1920 by 1080. So those are the dimensions. Cancel. Okay, I was like, what if I can't go back? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and press A. Looking good there. There's some yellow ones, so let's go ahead and add those two to signify. Or also, okay, let me go ahead and just make them. There's one there. There's like, if you zoom out a little bit, it's like the little rotate. I'm just putting that there. Going back to this. I'll put like the yellow one there. I don't know if it's like a little bit above. No. I'll bring this all down. And then add like one right there. Okay. Cool. So we have that. Let me go ahead and I'm selecting that tiny one. Pressing I, clicking on this yellow. That seemed to do the job. Alrighty, and then for this one, I'm just using, it's just going to be like the stick that's coming out there. Okay, cool. We have now finished the logs. Let's go ahead and now do the fire. So this one also, I want to kind of emphasize that it is behind the logs. So we're going to go ahead and rearrange that in our layers too. Let me go ahead and first I'm going to go back to the rectangle tool, and I'm going to create just like pretty much like a circle, kind of like this. Right, and then I'm going to go back to the like selection path a little bit. I'm gonna sort of click on it. And I'm gonna press down shift and like sort of make like a little path, and sort of make like the angle. So all I did was just press down shift, and I think I think, I don't know if I press shift again. Just sort of create something like that. And then once again, sort of make like a little, you'll sort of see it start taking shape. Somewhat, I'm doing like something like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and press shift on this side and then create that. And so you can also like move this around. And just click and like add different paths. So yep, this extends like that. So yeah, so you can sort of taper it however you want. Hi, did you activate any other features, example dissymmetric, disabled by default for this Adobe Illustrator artwork project? Nope. Everything, this is just sort of how I got it, just starting a new file. We just kind of kept going. So there are no defaults to set or anything like that, or any other features. There are some other like different brushes that I'm going to show later on in the stream, but this is for now what we're doing. No additional features. Okay, so now that we went through all that, I'm gonna delete it and show you all a little bit again what I mean. So hold down shift. Oh, go back to A. Press down shift and start angling this. And making it a little bit curved. Let's see if that sort of resembles the fire a little bit. Yeah. You can sort of also like make it very pointy. Did you import any of the presets? Nope, no presets. I'll be showing those at the end later. No presets or brushes or filters yet. Okay, I think that's a pretty decent fire shape. It doesn't look exactly like it, but that's totally okay. I don't really need it to. I think we're fine. If we do want to make it, I guess, a little bit more like boxier, or not boxier, like more rounder. Right, something like that. More like teardrop shape. But yeah, okay, wonderful. Okay. Alrighty, I think that's as cool as it's gonna get. I personally like it. Let me go ahead. This is for reference, just the red one. So I'm gonna press that, and then yeah, okay. She's fiery. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Let's go ahead and hide this behind the other logs. Okay, I think that did it right there. Sick, okay. Let me go ahead and also do the exact same thing, but we're gonna do the yellow one, and this one's just a little bit smaller. So once again, going back to the Eclipse tool, Um, go like that. Hi, do you have any reference resources, sites, ebooks, blogs that you recommend to view? Yeah, for sure. I definitely, so I have, let me go ahead and share a little bit. We can take just a quick second to look at this. So these are some of the reference images that I showed at the beginning of the stream. And I had, for example, like these are all from like Pinterest, Google Images, like sort of what I'm envisioning, things like that. So yeah, I definitely like that. I also really just like watching YouTube videos, tutorials. Those are going to be like your best resources to like, oh, I want to be able to learn how to do this certain thing in Adobe Illustrator. And especially if you put like game assets or games, you'll see a little bit more. Yeah, I don't have any specific links. These are just if I put like 2D game background. I think you're not able to see, one second. I'm gonna go ahead and share like just my entire screen here. And then let me quickly drag like what I was looking at so you can see that. So yeah, so this is just what I went up on like Google or YouTube or whatever, just 2D game backgrounds, 2D environments. That's where I got inspiration. So definitely, if you like any of these images that you see on stream, feel free to take a screenshot, and you can also like reference them later. But yeah, this is sort of what we are basing it off, and these are just found on Pinterest. All right, we'll keep going. But yeah, thank you so much for your questions, by the way. Let me go ahead now and start designing. Let me also make this that yellow color. I don't know if it's that same color actually. Let me do that color. Okay, go back to A. And once again, twisting that all the way fully so that we have that pointy look. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. If you want to go ahead and also sort of play around with it yourself a little bit and see like what else you're able to do, I say totally go for it. It's honestly just super fun getting to play around with stuff like this. Oh, definitely want to make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think this is resembling like pretty solid fire sort of esque. Let me go ahead and also bring that to the bottom so that we're not able to see it, but definitely on top of the red. Okay. Yeah, she looks pretty good. Now all is left to do is create that white sort of blast that's coming from the back. I am envisioning to just use the pen tool for this. So, yep, pen, create paths with precision using anchor points and handles. So this could have also been something else that we could have used to create the fire, but personally, I also just like using it for something like this. So I'm just making like a little shape right there, exiting out, and this is just going to be white. And once again, I'm also just bringing this way back. Oh, cannot lose it. Oh, gotta have it above a rectangle. Yeah, so, oh, no. Gotta have it just right. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go ahead and, yeah. So something like this would be something that you would find yourself seeing. Let me go ahead and bring this a little bit. Ooh. Just sort of fixing this on the corners there. But yeah, so this is what we have. There we go. Oh, cancel. Yes, we have this. Oh, don't know what that is. But yeah, she's sort of pretty much looks slightly identical. Definitely we have a little bit of action going on here. I can probably just like redo that as well. But yeah, sort of this is an example of what the different like sort of what the project could potentially look like for maybe some like loading screen or something like that. So I personally thought this was pretty fun to do. And yeah, you get to experiment with the different shapes and the tools and combining the shapes, things like that. The fire log is pretty cool. But yeah, I am going to head and show you on over to the screen. I think super quick, I want to show you all maybe some more overlapping techniques. So I do want to go ahead and cancel that and zoom in. Okay, cool. I want to show you all how to potentially do this one. So I'm going to work on this one for a little bit. Maybe not the character, but I do want to show you all some overlapping stuff that they do here. And also just like with the trees and everything. So yeah, we'll see if this one is not too bad for us. But yeah, what are the illustration technique methods that you used for this Adobe Illustrator artwork project? Yeah, so honestly, it's just more like trying to figure this out in Adobe Illustrator, making sure that the color contrast is right. You're using like shadows to like see exactly like how this is like looking like. So that's sort of that, but really it's more about understanding Illustrator more than like the artwork itself. We do want to create some cool graphics, but for right now, yeah, this is sort of what I have so far. Yeah, how do you proceed in order to apply the color theory? Yeah, I think like certain colors will look different on certain backgrounds. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can y'all see? 1 second. Okay, we're back. Yes, so certain colors will look different depending on like the background, right? So yeah, just making sure that the same like color contrast, there's enough contrast between your colors, especially if you're creating shadows and stuff like that. So yeah, that definitely color theory applies in all the illustrations that you create, because you want to be able to create enough contrast. Like you'll see here, like the white is definitely really bright in comparison to like this like purple, dark purple background. And also the shadows match directly well, because if we had a different color shadow, stuff like that, it wouldn't really like match or look good. Water break. But yeah, this was really fun. Okay, yes, as I mentioned, we're gonna go ahead and start with this one. I am going to go ahead and go back to home, and we're gonna open a new file. And once again, I'm just doing that one. This is all fine. Okay, cool. Oh, now we can choose an actual background color, I think. Can we? Oh, I think this is just regular. Okay. Um, all right, wonderful, awesome. Um, okay, cool. Yeah, let me go ahead and also drag the picture like I had last time. Um, this is in Figma. Um, just screenshot it, put it in here, and this is just off to the side. Oh, to the side right there. All right, awesome, wonderful. Okay, once again, I'm still trying to change this. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead now and start by creating the little like tree puffs. Um, Going back to our Eclipse tool, pressing down Shift to make, let's make the shadow first, right? That background. And you'll see this is what I also did previously too, right? Just like using the darker one. All right, we have that. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste some of these. Um, Press L and then hold Shift, making this a little smaller. Um, and I'm making Control V again, making another one over here. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm gonna make a new layer for just like the trees. I think definitely I wanna um, incorporate my layers a little bit more. um, but yeah, so now we have the trees here. Okay, cool. Um, oh yes. Okay, sorry. Question: how do you handle the coloration parameters for any artwork? Do you follow any specific coloration rules? Yeah, that's a really great question. It honestly really just depends on like the sort of look you're going for, especially if you're making these graphics for your game. So, for example, like if it's a really colorful world, like sort of once again referencing this, like these colors are very high saturation, like you're gonna have the it's very like warm hues, warm color tones, as in comparison to like something like this, for example. This is a little bit more darker with like neutral type of contrast. Like, so it really just depends on the look that you're going for, and that's how I sort of try to um, make that work. But yeah, no, I definitely think it's like also just trial and error, seeing what looks best, understanding that, etc. But yeah, thank you so much for your question. Um, okay, let's go ahead and show you all. I want to show you all a new, or not a new, but like new for the stream technique for this. Um, okay, once again, going back, pressing L, holding down Shift, and I'm going to make another um, ellipse here. Going back to A, and like, okay, I'm pressing I, and then I'm choosing a lighter pink. Oh, and you'll see here, this was made in the other layer. Let me go ahead and bring this all the way up. So now this like overlaps this. Um, and you'll see here that like it makes this like curve, like we're pretty much like, that curve is pretty much, you know, there. I think maybe it's even leaning slightly left. I can't tell. Like very so slightly like to the left. There's like a bigger maybe, or I can't tell. That might be purely symmetrical actually. Okay, regardless, you can choose to like do it like that. I'm going to go ahead and press the A tool, press shift and hold these two. Um, and ooh, um, I think it's not that one. But yeah, and then if you press, so it's going to be this like that overlapping one, the click to minus front. This is the one that you're going to choose. So then you have this like little like, it's like an upside down smiley for your shadows. Um, so yeah, so okay, now that I showed you all that, I think this actually, we're going to make the rest of the eclipses the other colors. So that's my bad. Hold down shift. Yeah, let me go ahead and make it so that this matches with the shadow. Okay, and then this is going to be, oh, pressing I, and then we're gonna have that go on top. Oh, press A, and yeah, you'll see here that it now has that really awesome, cute shadow. I love. She looks really great. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so definitely really like how this came out. Let me go ahead and remove my screen there so that this doesn't interfere with anything. But yeah, so you'll see here now that we did that. Looking pretty good. Okay. And then now what I want to do is I want to do the same for the other ones. So let me go ahead and oh, I guess, okay. So making two identical ones. Right, okay. And then I'm gonna make this the background. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna make like that shadow part right there. So once again, this is going to be press shift and then the, oh, not the join. Okay, so wrong way. Pressing shift. And this one's going to be just, oh, wow. This is going to be just a little bit smaller. But, oh, we're also going to make sure that this is, these shadows are always on top. And there we go. We have another super awesome shadow for our tree. I'm gonna go ahead group these. Or join. Oh, cannot be joined. Okay, this is fine. Okay, and then we're making 3 of these, so then we are able to create another shadow here. pressing down shift on these, making that shadow, and then here I'm going to press the eye and get that base color. Now we can bring this over and it'll snap perfectly into place. Wonderful. So yep, we have this section there, and then let me go ahead and like group these as well so that they're another group there. Yes, we have another question. What are the most common frequently used shortcuts? Yeah, honestly, there are so many that aren't really like talked about, or I guess like you just honestly have to know them. It's really definitely changes your experience for sure. There's a huge like list of them. I can, or like I've been sort of mentioning the ones that I've been using that I know of because they're also similar to Figma. So that's been really helping a lot. But it's basically like if you hold shift on the ellipse, it'll make a perfect circle type of thing. So you don't have to be doing that. There's also like if you hover over the tools, it'll also like pretty much like show you the shortcuts for this as well. So they're really fun ones. But yeah, so things like that. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Oh, that one's definitely super helpful. That one looks cool. But yeah, just like they show them with the different tools that you use. So yeah, so that's also just like some like ways to do that. But as I mentioned, there are like different shortcuts and stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and I am going to now start showing you all how I am going to make these the trunks. I was like, I almost forgot that word. Okay, so I'm going to show you all how to use how to make the trunks. Very awesome and cool. Okay. Once again, we're going to use the rectangular tool. So I double click that. And let's go ahead and make them. So I think that looks good. And then we like extend it to like really the radius is just like full. Doesn't need to be that big. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and press I, and I'm going to get this like the light purple color that's being used there. Okay, wonderful. Press A, and then I'm going to actually paste this, copy this, yeah. And then you'll see here we'll also do like another overlap type of thing so that we get rid of half of it. But to show you all the difference, I'm going to make that a different color, okay? And then I'm going to just grab a regular rectangle, and let's do that, split that right in half. So press A, I'm going to select shift both of these, and I believe, yeah, so you're just going to use the same tool you've been using, this like sort of click minus front to do that. And actually it's the other side, so press down shift and select both of them, and we're gonna do that, and then now it should perfectly fit right on top, and that looks gorgeous. I love that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, now that I think I've also finally diving in, getting the hang of it, I hope it's also easier to understand as well for everyone. Okay. Now let me go ahead and Um, oh, I'm gonna also group these. Um, they're below. Yeah, they're under. Yeah, and the reason we did this is like we wouldn't just want to do like two rectangles, for example, because they are rounded at the bottom. So just doing something like what I showed y'all would make sense to make something like this. Um, Hi, AG. Hello. Thank you. I'm pinning this. I'm keeping this up. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good day. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna do once again the rounded rectangle tooltip. And I'm gonna make like the little like branch or small mini tree, if you will. Um, and just also like at the same here, bringing that border radius in, and it's like that dark. Um, it's the dark purple there. Maybe making this just a tiny bit thicker. Oh, um, oh gosh. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, oh, that's way too big. Actually, let's make that a little bit smaller. Just a tiny little tree right next to it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess like copy this group. Let's see if okay. Um, I want to um sort of make this here. And I want it so that I can go ahead and make another little tree. So once again, I'm gonna paste this and do that trick that we just went through. I can't tell. Looks like this is the lighter one of the two. So once again, doing that and going to use the rectangle. It sort of already Adobe Illustrator has like the auto center. So just doing that, and then pressing shift. Oh, pressing shift for both of these, and then get the mask. Placing that right on top, and then we're grouping these so that it's easier for our layers. And yeah, so now we have that there. Let me go ahead and position this a little bit better. There we go. And then now we just have to bring this under our trees so that it doesn't, yeah, it like looks fine. Okay. And then let me also, I think it is a little bit slightly too big, I think, in comparison. I don't know if it will do it for the half section. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So there we go. Now it has a little one. And then I'm going to I'm going to copy the group and then paste it. If I can have it show up. Okay. Okay. In that case, I think I'm going to just do something like that. Bringing this back there. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the tool here and then make this just a tiny bit longer. Okay. And then Yeah, okay, once again, and then um, recreating our half. And then this will be dark color. And then there we go. Once again, grouping these. And then I think it should be these. Oh. Okay. Wonderful. So yeah, now we have the 3 trees that I mentioned before. Oh, hi. I didn't get your last previous message. um, yeah, this is my roommate. She's saying hello. Hi, welcome to the stream. Okay. Cool. Oh, we have a random little already. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and show how to do um the little bottom shadows. So that one's also pretty self-explanatory. Um, they're little pills that extend just that outward. Um, and they're going to be this purple color. And this one's gonna go way at the bottom. Yeah, looking pretty good. Okay, so yeah, and then I ideally would do the same for the rest of them. I think it wouldn't really be beneficial to y'all if I just went ahead and did more rectangles, but I thought it was pretty cool to sort of go over these like overlapping sections that you can do in Adobe Illustrator. So moving on. Yeah, we've also seen like the tapering tool to maybe make these the leaves, and then also just like adding. Oh, I'll go ahead and finish this off by adding the little circles on top, so we don't feel like we missed out. Um. Okay. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and do. Yes, pressing down L, holding down Shift. We have one there. We have another one here. We have another one here. We have a tiny one there. We have a bigger one here. And we have a little tiny one there. Big one here. Small one here. And small one here. Okay. Something like that. Just like pink. And then the dark, it's like a fuchsia-ish, I'd like to say. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do the other, showing everyone some of these. And then we'll go with the pink one over here. And then that. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, we have perfectly recreated the other trees that we have seen from that one. And even the little ground there. So yeah, looks good. Okay. Yes. Now that we did our little fire, and then now we did the little trees. I want to show you all how we can do a background. So I think this would be good. For everyone involved. And also just provides a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe you'll see me struggle a little bit trying to get this working. But yes, so let me go ahead and share what that looks like. Once again, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we want to create something like this, and I think this looks really cool. We can definitely make something very similar, sort of. We'll see. We'll see what we got going on. Should be all right. We have another little fire. And we got the little animals. So yeah. Oh, we have a little also a character over here. Let me go ahead and zoom in. So character like this. Definitely if I'm gonna have the picture on screen for reference, and then if there's anything we want to sort of create, we can go ahead and do that for the next 40 minutes ish. And yeah, let's try to get as much as we can though. Okay, gonna go back to Illustrator, home. Gonna click on a new file. Just sort of seeing everything. This is how I want it. Okay, and then super quick, I am going to go ahead and try to like make sure that we can change this like background color, and I am just simply probably not pressing the right thing, so just going to check that super quick. Gonna go over here. So change Adobe background. How to change color background in Illustrator. Perfect. To change the background color in Adobe Illustrator, click on the background color swatch on the bottom of the tools panel. This will open the color panel. Okay, yeah, so everyone is saying to just do the background with the rectangle tool. So let me also make sure everyone can see this. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I I hope you're able to learn a little bit now. It's definitely, I feel like it's very intimidating going into it. I definitely felt very intimidated. Um, Thank you. We're also pinning this. This is gonna stay on the screen as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and show you all what I'm seeing. So it says here to basically create a rectangle of the same shape as the background, and then we change this color. So let me go once again, screenshot this on Figma so that I can have it here in Illustrator and show y'all what I mean. Oh gosh, okay. First of all, let me drag that out there. Okay, I have this rectangle on top that's white, but let me press I, and then looks like this like tan color is our background color. So pressing A, and then it says here you can lock the rectangle if you don't want to move it by accident. So select the rectangle, double click on fill to open the color picker, choose color from swatches. We did that. You can lock the rectangle if you don't want to move it by accident. Simply select the rectangle and press Command 2. Okay. All right. I was like wondering how to do this earlier. If you want to make it a background layer and lock it, go to the layers panel and lock the layer. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. Sick. Wonderful. Yeah. Looks like this did the job. Yeah. This is sort of what I wanted as well. Like, okay, why is it not? Why am I constantly moving it as well? But yes, okay, so we have this, we're all good. Now let's go ahead and try to make some of the, I don't know, what looks potentially doable here. I think I want to start off with maybe like the little mountains in the background. So yeah, I also want to preface by saying maybe we can, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this our own as well. I want to take this one for inspiration. But yeah, once again, this is also like an example of how you can do this for like a background for your game, or if you're, yeah, making this maybe even to like a really long, like strip if you have like a level or something. And yeah, and the very convenient thing about this is that this is like SVG, or you can save it in it as an SVG because everything, it's technically not Adobe Illustrator isn't technically pixels, so you're able to swap out the colors pretty easily in like a code editor, for example. So just as an FYI, Adobe Illustrator is really, really great in Photoshop for game assets. As a side note. Um, okay, I wanted to do the um, like yeah, I think definitely something like this. So I'm just gonna use the pen tool um, and um, sort of yeah, start creating like the mountain paths. Um, Let me go ahead and do something uh, like that. And then go ahead, maybe like that. There's no stop. I didn't make it this far. This is a reference to a really, really terrifying machine project in a in the second intro class to computer science here at UAUC. Um, very, very jump scary. um, yeah. Enough said, honestly. Like, there's really, it's really just that. It's terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna make like a, oh god, I can't stop thinking about it. Um, oh, are you home, by the way? That's really off off topic question. Okay. All right, I'm almost done. Here. Um, Let me just make that. And then I'm going to like close it by just like bringing it back, pressing enter. Um, okay, wonderful. So now we have like this like shape thing. And then let me go ahead and now I'm gonna once again use the eyedropper tool, like the sky, and make it the background or the background of the mountains. Oh. Wonderful. Oh, she looks so good already. It's like just shapes. Um, okay, wonderful. All right, we're still keeping this because I think it's funny. Okay. Now that we have like that, I want to make the little hills. So you'll see here the second layer is a little bit like less. It's more like roundy, if you will. So I think um I want to use I think this oh I don't know how this is still like pretty like not I'm trying to see what tool I think could be better, but I think maybe just the oh I want to do um yeah, I think this automatically like adjusts your shapes. So some of these go over the mountain, some of these go under. Um, but it doesn't make like a harsh line at the end. Okay, y'all will see what I mean. Um, oh, I definitely need to change that color too. Or select this. I um okay, all right, going back and finishing this. Okay. All right. Once again, we're going in. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just using the paintbrush tool um, and um, just creating like those like little layers. Um, hopefully I can. Oh, fix that. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, like it pretty much. Oh, let's no, let's fix this. Oh, you can also adjust the yeah, yeah. All right. In conclusion, this tool's awesome because you get to manipulate the shapes how you want. And also just change these like paths here to make it a little less wonky and less like sharp. Let me like connect this, yeah. Okay. Cool. So now we have this. Um, yes. Hi, AG. AG is my roommate, my supporter. Um, we did a few hackathons together. She's great. Um, yes, I agree. No, this color palette is so cute. Okay. Um, let me go ahead and do um, select this and then click on the fill or okay, not click on the fill. I'm clicking on the eyedropper tool and it's just going to fill that up. So it's like that. I'm pressing A and she's good. She's done. Love her. Um, okay, awesome. Yeah. So she's still like very much like, you know, uh, but like she looks different than the background. So that's pretty good. I may want to go ahead and sort of change these later if I want to, but so far I think it's pretty unique on its own. Um, but yeah, I want to be able to crop this out later, so we should be good. Um, and okay. Um, I'm looking at these. Okay. That's pretty sick. Wow. Okay. Um, okay, we are going to create one more like of the mountainy layer because there's still like this third color right here. So I'm gonna do that one. I really like this tool, so we're gonna go ahead and use it again. The paintbrush tool. Um, so yeah, it looks like this one is like a mixture of like different like textures too. So just like these are also just like variations. I'm gonna make this one. Oh, um, I'm gonna make this one like also more textured-y and stuff. May also change the color of this if I can. Um, Let me go back to the brush. And then, yeah, just like following that again. Okay. And then I'm gonna like wrap it around. Oh. Um, okay, let's connect these. Oh. Um, okay, these are now like connected, or they should be at least. Um, and then we can have like some sort of um, like fill, hopefully. Um, oh, not sure if this has anything to do with like these bottom ones, but just changing these up. Um, okay. All right, I'm just fixing the paths here. And what I'm going to do is now, or actually fix them. I'm gonna fix them up a little bit more. That is so wonky. Yeah, let's test that so that it doesn't, they don't look weird. Wow. This one won for being the weirdest looking. Oh. Okay. That definitely has character. Um, Bringing that up a little bit, and then now I'm going to, I know one was the like shape tool. Oh. Um, and then, oh, that was not a triangle. Or, oh, the polygon tool. That's definitely gonna help. I want 3 sides. Have it go there, have it go there, and have it go there. Have it go a little bit up. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we have this third layer now. And we do have about 5-10 minutes left ish for the session. But ooh, yes, that's honestly so true. It does look like it, or especially the colors too. I know with the reds and stuff. I definitely agree. Let me go ahead and also make the top portion of this. I'm gonna use the pen tool. Or yeah, this is sick. Going like that. Okay. Let me make like a bigger one right here. Oh, oh, like that. That's fine. Wow. Okay, she's gorgeous. She can use a little bit of fixing. It's okay, we all do. Let me go ahead. Oh, how was she before? Okay. Yeah. And now I can also like move this down. Yeah, perfect. Um, oh, double tap here, maybe having something like that to make it a little bit more steppy. And then those can be the using my dropper tool. Okay. Wow. I think that's looking pretty good. We're definitely establishing the like layers and such. This can also definitely maybe even, I started just noticing that this is quite big for like in terms of like mountain size, but um it's like reaching the sky, but um oh yeah, I think um with just like the one at the bottom should also look pretty good. Um yeah, no, it looks really great. Let me go ahead and do start, I guess, like making some sort of the the ground here for this like red one doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna use the pen tool again and start from here, I think. Drag it to this corner. Drag it to that corner. And drag it to that corner and um, looks like it's just um, um, let me go like just pretty straight like that, I think. Um, okay, pressing A and then pressing the eyedropper tool to get this like crimson color. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's like a little bit of like the ground. Um, let me go ahead and also adjust these um, so that we can bring it a little bit further down. Oh, okay. All right, awesome. But yeah, okay. Yeah, this is looking really good. I hope sort of this like small intro to creating different game assets with your the Adobe Illustrator software was helpful for everyone. But yeah, we're gonna cut the tutorial short. We are almost 2 hours in. I do want to say thank you all so much for attending. Once again, super sorry about the check-in. If you are sort of collecting your points and such and are checking into the different live streams, definitely create a ticket on the MLH Discord, and I'll make sure to make sure that Mary sees that so that she's able to see that because yeah, there was an error with that, but yeah, apologies and yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. Um, And yeah, if there are any questions, feel free to ping me on Discord, in the Global Hack Week chat, or in the general chat. I'm always happy to. All good. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming, and I will see you all in the next Global Hack Week. Thank you so much. Bye.